Hello, Hofstra fans, and welcome to another WB Mason Coaches Report with the head coach of Hofstra Field Hockey, Courtney Veinotte. Coach, how's it going today?
It's good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. It was a busy week for Hofstra Field Hockey, 3 games in 5 days, and you won all three. 7-1 combined scoreline, two shutouts. It's awesome to see. Kind of looking back on the week that was, what are your thoughts from going 3-0 against some opponents?
Yeah, it was an exciting week for us, and I think just to even throw the weekend before, into that lineup, it was 5 games in 9 days, which is just I don't know who made that schedule, but just kidding. It was a busy week. I'm really proud of us being able to push through fatigue and still get the results and start seeing some shutouts and some strong defensive efforts and some of our returners getting on the scoreboard has been really nice and some of our first years continuing to plug along. So it was a really great week. Really impressed with our team and their vibe and their demeanor and how we're kind of taking this season on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see that, even during that tough stretch, like you said, 5 games in 9 days, like to see them put together so many good performances during that run, even with the losses to Vermont and UMass Lowell. Like it's really encouraging to see.
Yeah. Even, we actually as a staff chatted this morning about kind of the growth of our program and how much, we're closing the gap and, just even the scoring margins of this season to the past couple, it's really encouraging. And there's things that we need to find for our players to build confidence on and feel confident with different statistics and their play and film and continue to pick things apart and grow. So it's been a fun week. We're recovering, that's for sure, and put on some high miles, but excited to see where we go.
Yeah, and you talk about finding the positives in a lot of things. 7 goals scored, only one allowed. Merline Vandervet, CAA Player of the Week. Aileen Olderman, CAA Rookie of the Week, back to back CAA week.
Yes.
What can you say about Merline, her experience? She's in her third season now, leading your defense. 1.33 goals against average, which is one of the tops in the country. I think it's ranked in the top 20 nationally. And then Aileen, 8 points in her rookie season. What can you say about your two Dutch stars?
Yeah, Merline is really doing a great job, kind of leading our defensive unit. And I think when your goalkeeper earns those honors and has those statistics, you have to put some credit to the defenders that are in front of them. And I know it's a big part of what we are trying to clean up at practice. So it's been really, really good to see those two shutouts come through. And obviously, Merline makes incredible saves on the regular. So extreme athleticism in net. Definitely, they're gaining some confidence and in their style of play and also gaining confidence with, the transition D and the defensive 25 defense in front of her. So really excited about that. And Aileen is crafty and knows how to create scoring opportunities for herself, but also for others. And I think that what you're going to see that forward line is just getting going with the confidence that they're and their connections with each other. And we're trying to play a fast attacking style of play and they're doing a great job with that. We're dangerous in transition and they're connecting really well with each other. So it'll be fun. It'll really be fun to see both sides of the ball kind of continue to develop in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're all looking forward to it. Just one of the things that I really like about this team, and there's a lot to like, play style and how they, personally, one of the things that I really like about this team is that you have a lot of different goal scoring threats.
Mhm.
Like with, take some of the opponents from this past week, for example, LIU, they've got one kind of dedicated goal scorer. Same thing with Quinnipiac. But with Hofstra, Mercedes Curry has 4 goals. Aileen Olderman, Laura Borenstein have 3. Simran Desai, Lika Horsch, they have 2 goals. You're getting goal scoring opportunities from Cami Larson, Cami Valor. Juna Slor, even Mercy Jastrzenski off the bench.
Mhm.
What is the reason like for having so many goal scoring opportunities from kind of all over the field for you guys?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think just kind of the speed and the style that we're trying to play. We're getting numbers up opportunities inside the circle, and with those numbers up opportunities, then we're having a well balanced circle in transition, and I'll chalk it up. We've got some unselfish players that will feed people, good situations to be able to capitalize as well, and they're not trying to take it themselves all the time, and you don't see that all the time, and so it's really a great vibe with our team, and even Mercedes Jastrzenski getting on the scoreboard for her first career goal in her senior season. That's incredible out of the right mid. So it's a variety of goal scorers, but it's a variety of positions and multiple lines of depth that are able to capitalize on their opportunities. And I don't know if that's style, if that's confidence, connections, or if it's a little bit of everything, but I'll take it all.
Yeah, it does sound like a little bit of everything. Confidence, it leads into better performances, and better performances increase the confidence. It's a positive cycle in that. And I do want to issue a quick correction. That was Mercy's second goal of her college career, because she did
Oh,
score
it was?
last year.
Oh, I love it. Great.
Yeah. This week, this Friday, you've got Ryder. They
Yes.
qualified for the NCAA tournament last year, picked to finish first in the NEC. They're 5-2 on the year. They're looking pretty good. They've got some good scorers across the field, and their defense has been one of the tops in the conference. What can you break down for us about the Bronx?
They're very attacking oriented. They outscore. They've outscored their opponents. They've outshot their opponents. They've outcornered their opponents. So they're very dangerous on attack. And it's going to be a challenge for us to kind of slow them down. And we didn't play them obviously last season due to COVID, but the seasons prior that I've been here, we have played them, and they're always fast and athletic. So it'll be a great matchup for us. I'm happy it's our matchup of the weekend before moving into conference play, because I think it'll be a great opponent to kind of see where we're at, and another opportunity to try to put games together and get a win. So they're going to be tough. They always are. They're very well coached and put together, and so it'll be a good match Friday.
Yeah, like you said, it's gonna be an exciting match. 14-14 is the all-time record between
Ooh,
Hofstra and Ryder. So let's try and make that 15-14 on Friday.
yes, I take the lead.
Got to do that. So it'll be this Friday, September 24th rather, at 4 p.m. on Flow Live. You can follow everything on gohofstra.com. For head coach Courtney Veinotte, I am Nick Capitos. Thank you for joining us for another WB Mason Coaches Report.